And now, Arlo Guthrie invites you to join him for My Kind of Folk.
Standing at the threshold of a moment in my life, looking far into the ceaseless wonders of this day, calling from the mountaintop, come give to me your hand, touch me and we'll go along our way, and bring about your love, and sing about your love, and think about your love, dancing fly above the love of everyone, waiting here while you have got to prepare for the days, while sleeping in the haze. Come with me and bring about your love, sing about your love, and think about your love, dancing fly above the love of everyone. Da da dum 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 dum. Da dum dum da 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 da. Standing at the threshold of a moment in my life, looking far into the ceaseless wonders of this day, calling from the mountaintop, come give to me your hand, touch me and we'll go along our way, and bring about your love, sing about your love, and think about your love, dancing fly above the love of everyone. Bring about your love, bring about your love, sing about your love, sing about your love. Di-di-di-di-dum, di-di-di-dum, di-di-di-dum, da-da-dum-dum, di-dum-dum-dum. I can't really talk about my songs. Because that's kind of admitting that the songs have not defined what I've tried to say. And I could do that if I was older, perhaps, and say, well, or try to explain what I was doing before, but I can't really say what I'm doing now. And maybe because I really don't know. Golden temples, my love, is flowing on heavenly seas. The silent commands are heard throughout the lands, and are weaving his patterns with ease. All of the beautiful mountains beyond can surely not tempt me to stay. Even my musical melody thoughts are memories in yesterday. Life within me, give me the time to go on. Wave wave after wave of love all around me. Give me the time to catch on. Living in golden temples, my love, flowing on heavenly seas. The silent commands are heard throughout the lands, interweaving his patterns with ease. All of the beautiful mountains beyond can surely not tempt me to stay. Even my musical melody thoughts are memories in yesterday. Wave of life within me, give me the chance to get on. Wave after wave of love all around me, give me the time to catch on. Wave after wave of love within me, give me the time to go on. Love, da 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 da, da 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 da. There are a lot of other people that have had the same dream. There's a lot of other people that feel that the thing is going to happen finally, that the world is going to say, hey, you know, the only way to get the thing done, you know, is to all put our heads together and say, what's happening? You do something about it, you know. And the trouble is, though, you can't shake hands with somebody whose hands has got a gun in it. Lying by the side of the road, feeling like he heard a sound, shivered with the feeling that he knowed, John looked down. The song is about John. The song is about John. To understand where John's at, you either have to be John or you have to have invented John, or you have to be able to see John. If neither of those things happened, you see, then you can assume that you don't know what the song is about, which that's groovy too, because that's understanding something. She gave John a present that was fine, so fine that he had to go. Went to see what it was that he knowed. John looked down. Lying by the side of the road, feeling like he heard a sound, shivered with the feeling that it knowed. John looked down, John looked down, John looked down the long, long road. And I know it's hard, but what did you expect of her? John looked down. She gave John a present that was fine, so fine that he had to go. Went to see what it was that he knowed. John looked down, John looked down, John looked down the long, long road. And I know it's hard, but what did you expect of her? John looked down. Ba-dum, 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 da-dum, dum. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. If you see the lady in your mind, even in her nothingness, standing through the darkest night, and all the people want to fight, but first ask if it's alright. John looked down, John looked down, John looked down the long, long road. And I know it's hard, but what did you expect of her? John looked down. By the side of the road, feeling like he heard a sound, shivered with the feeling that it knowed. John looked down, John looked down, John looked down the long, long road. And I know it's hard, but what did you expect of her? John looked down. I kind of want to do everything. I want to do everything that there is to do that is healthy. I want to go as far in my search for everything as I can go without going backward, which means sometimes that I have to go backwards anyway. I'm just trying to make the most out of what is happening. Sometimes I wanted to be a veterinarian, I think I wanted to be. But that was too complicated. I had to go to school for too long for that. So pretty early in life, I decided I didn't want to be a veterinarian. And then I just wanted to be me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. And sounds are a reflection of... Sounds are a way, a method of reflecting... God. You know, that's like Dylan saying, reflect from the mountain so all souls can see it. And it's a hard world, a hard rain, whatever it is. That's what he says he's gonna do. And to a great extent, that's what Dylan has done, you know. He has reflected from his mountain so that all souls can see it. That's what any soul does, really. Is reflect what he sees, and that's where people are at. People are where they see things, and they say where they see things or where they're at. That's groovy. That's how we learn from each other, because we all see things differently. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. This song's called Amazing Grace, written around 1670 with a guy named John Newton. Now Straubs is playing with me here. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Yeah, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I was blind, but now I see. Well, it was grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fear relieved. How precious still that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Yes, the hour I first believed. Well, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch well, like me. Yeah, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been bound 10,000 years, bright, shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise as when we first begun. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound, that sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. While I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Yeah, I was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Some dee-lum beep, dum dee-lum dum, dee-lum dum. shining as the sun. With no less days to sing God's praise as when we first begun. When we first begun. Home is where you hang your hat. Depends if you wear a hat or not. If you don't wear a hat, then you have a lot of trouble finding home. Because where to put it once you don't have it could be difficult. If you have a hat and you put it somewhere, that's home. Not where the hat is, but where in the hat lies. Everything's home. Like the tree that grows so tall, leaves turn gold and then they fall. They've gone down, but now they've grown. They're going home. Mountain streams may run and flow, clean the sand on which they go, stretching down like it had known. It's going home. Sunrise early in the dawn slips away and then it's gone. Leaves the night to carry on while it's going home. Once a man lived and he died. What he said, death could not hide, even though it's often tried. He was going home. Now, my friend, it's time to go, and this love we've left to grow. And I want you all to know I'm going home.
My Kind of Folk featured Arlo Guthrie and the Straws. The program was produced by Francis Lyne.